Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome to the aggravation map from Horsch. Now then, I don't know which one this is. I think it's one of the ones from the competition, so it's whichever one was decided as the winner, I think. Is that how it worked? I don't actually know, to be fair. We don't have the signs in English. I suspect that later on maybe we'll get them in English when it's re-released officially from a download portal on Giants. But at the moment, there is a download portal. You can get a download for this one. You go onto the forums. They've got a download link there, plus a code. And I will also include that in a link in the description down below. Now, after you've downloaded it, you do need to extract the map, the actual DLC bit, the vehicles and that, they run, and they will just install as a separate mod. And then you've got to go and find the Horsch aggravation mod in your mods folder after you start up. If you want the map to run, you've actually got to go into your mods folder and you've got to extract the mods folder. It is a bit laggy in here, isn't it? I'm noticing a little bit of lag. I've only got one mod active on. Actually, I've got two mods active on here, to be fair. But yeah, you need to go and you need to extract the map. You need to unzip it. So take it out of the mods folder, unzip it, and then run the application, and that will install the map onto the PC, and then you will be able to access it and download it. So that's what you will need to do in order to be able to get to it if you want to. We've got a Manitou MLT there. We've got, now, see, I am getting some lag spikes in here. I should have put the, what I normally do, I normally have the frame rate active and showing, so you can sort of take a look at the frame rate. That thing does actually look very cool. I like the look of that one. And then we've got a New Holland CR10, another New Holland CR10. We've got the Challenger, and another Challenger. We've got another Challenger. We've got a lot of Challengers around here. And, oh, we've got something on the back of that one. Well, it's there ready behind it. So let me just try hitching that one on a second. We'll drag that one out. What's this then? This is a... You know, I don't actually know what this is. Oh, is it a fertilizer spreader? I think it is. I think it's actually a fertilizer spinner. And we can open it up like that. Okay, that's actually very cool. So that's kind of an idea of... And we've got some trucks here with Horsch trailers on. And we've got a standard Flegel trailer. And we've got the Lizard pickup. So we're back to the start. Before we do any more, what I want to do is I want to take a look at the various different implements and stuff that we've got. So there's that's the one that I'm going to buy in a second, but I'm not just going to buy it yet. I'm actually going to just add in a little bit of cash so that we can buy it all. This is the map. Look at Field 7. This is absolutely fantastic. You've got... These fields here are pretty big, but I mean, field 8 and 7 and 8 are just enormous. This is, I mean, I love the fact that it's not, we don't have squares. There's no squares available, no squares anywhere. You start off owning field 3 and 4, which have corn and canola planted on them. Then, I mean, we've got some water, we've got some lakes over here. We've got sheep, pigs, and there's chickens here as well, and the cows are over here. Let's just take a look at these two fields a minute. I really want to see these two. So we're on top of this one. And this one is 41 hectares, 3.3 million euros to buy, 576 estimated minutes to finish. So just under 10 hours to do a mission on that field. And then we come over here to the big one. And this is the big field here. Let's take a look. What do we got? 86 hectares, 6.9 million euros. And that is a fertilizer spreader. Estimated time for spreading fertilizer is nearly 3 hours. It's 2.5 hours. That's just for spreading fertilizer on the field. That is quite impressive. That is a lot. Okay, we're going to take a look at what is available. Because I've only got one mod active in here, I've got... what are those two? I don't remember activating. Oh, those two must be extras then. Are they part of it? I would guess that they are part of it because I don't actually have any mods active. So, other than the Lizard Road Rage, that's the only one. I got the Lizard Road Rage and the Horsch Pack. So we've got the MT700, and that one it's got various different options on it. So that's obviously, that must be one of the ones that we've already. Yes, it is, and we've got two of those. So those are the ones that we've already got. Then in front loaders, do we have anything? Because it's quite easy. As I've got no other mods active, I can just simply scroll through and take a look at in each section, and we can see if there's anything new that is added. There's nothing in that one, so it won't be in headers and foragers. There's nothing in there. So we've got the new tractors, which are these 2 challengers here, and they do actually look pretty good. Potato harvesting, there isn't, and I don't think there is in beet harvesting either. Nope. But what about tippers? Do we have anything in tippers? Nope. And auger wagons, we've got 3. We've got the Horsch one here. We've got this shuttle here, which that will shuttle liquid fertilizer around. So you've actually got a specialist liquid fertilizer tank now for running around, which is brilliant. I love the fact that we've got that. This one here is just a standard auger wagon, 34,000 litre capacity. This here, auger wagon, temporary store and transport seeds or fertilizer. We can put, this is specifically designed for seeds and fertilizer, the seed tender. I really love that they've got that in there. That is absolutely brilliant. So we'll take a look at that one in a minute. Plows, there isn't, and cultivators, there is. I know that there's cultivators in here. So we've got a 6-meter small cultivator. That actually looks more like a subsoiler than a cultivator, or a deep cultivator at least. 12.2 meter one there, requires 360 horsepower. And then we've got the this is 12. It's actually the same as this one. There's no real difference between the two, except this one requires 500 horsepower. Now, if the game was slightly different, there would be an advantage to using that. And the advantage to using that, as far as I can see, is that you would put... That one would cultivate the soil better. You'd use that maybe on heavier soils, so you would cultivate it faster, and this on lighter soils. But because the game doesn't differentiate between the two, there is actually no sort of real advantage to using one over the other than aesthetics. It's just the way it looks. But we've got those, and we'll take a look at them. And then in here, you've got the Horsch Evo, which is a 5,000 litre standard planter, 12 meters wide, and this is also a direct drill. And then you've got this one here. This is not a direct drill. This one is also 12 meters wide, and it's a row crop planter. Sunflowers, beans, corn, and sugar beet for that one. So you've got everything in there that you could possibly want. This one does also take fertilizer as well, and we've got both of those already on the map. I think they've got everything that you can get already out on the map. You've got the Horsch self-propelled sprayer. This one has a 36-meter boom and a 5,000 litre tank. That one actually looks really good. I really like the look of that one. I much prefer it over this. I really don't like the look of this New Holland one. I don't like the boom out in front. When you drive around, when you're in cab with that thing on, you've got zero visibility. It's not very pleasant. I'm actually going to buy that one, and we can run a quick comparison between the two. We've also got, in the new DLC that's coming up, there's a special edition extra Massey Ferguson one coming up, and there's also one Stara one as well, isn't there? So we're going to have, if you've got the Horsch DLC and you get the Platinum, you'll have a choice of 4 different self-propelled sprayers. Plus, there is also an Amazon Pantera that I think Giants themselves released. I'm pretty sure it was Giants, really. I mean, if it wasn't Giants, it's certainly on their list of downloads. So that would make a 5th one that you could add in there, which is the one that was taken from FS15. So yeah, you've got 5 different self-propelled sprayers that we'll now be able to choose from, which is absolutely fantastic. That is an excellent wide choice. So you've got one small fertilizer spreader there. That one has got a 10,000 litre capacity. That's actually pretty good. Okay, I like that. And it's a lot cheaper than the Bredel one there. Manure spreaders, nope, and I don't think we got slurry tankers either. Oh, okay, we do have slurry tankers. We have quite a selection here. So we've got a Horsch, it's just a slurry tank with tracks on it there, and this one does, you put these on the back, so you can either have the injection here, this is the ground injection, or you can have the dribble bar. Some people call them a dribble bar or the drag hose or however you want to call them, but you've got the choice between the two. So this one here is 12 meters, and I suspect, does that one actually cultivate? I don't know if that one would leave a cultivated state behind on the field. I'm not sure about that. This one here is a 36 meter wide. That definitely wouldn't cultivate. And then you've got this one for transporting large quantities of slurry later on for 21,000 litres on there. That one is, that's the one that works in the field, and that's the one that you take it out to the field with. And we've got the Garant FRC. The only thing that disappoints me so far with the game is the Garant here is 55,000 litres. This one here is 30,000 litres, and we got this one now at 21,000. I would like to see a bigger field storage tank. I'd like to see one that was actually 75,000 plus, maybe 100,000 litres. So a great big tank that could sit by the side of the field that you could actually get like a decent quantity into. So that is slight disappointment, but I do like the new choice that we've got here with these two. We're just going to compare those in a minute. And we've got weeders, there's nothing in there. Mowers, don't think so, no. And tedders, no, they don't. They tend to be ground preparation equipment, really, don't they? Horsch do. So there's nothing there. I don't think there's anything in baling. I think that is it, really. Do we have... There's not going to be anything in forestry. Nope. But what about a wheel loader? Is there anything in there? No, there isn't. Telehandler, we've got the... Well, we're using the game standard Manitou for that one. And same with the skid steers. There's nothing in there. I don't think we've got anything else. I think that is all of the mod pack. So we can, it's already bought on the map. We've already got everything sort of out and established. I wonder if there's any dollies. Nope. So everything is out and already on the map. So we can sort of go and take a look at the different things that we've got there. Belt systems. No. So that's all of it. That's everything out. So now we can go and take a look. I'll tell you what, before we go driving around too much, let's go, and we've got this one here. Oh, I see, that's where we get new equipment from. We can bring this one up, and we can sit this one. I am getting sort of jumps and little bits of lag, and I'm not quite sure what's causing that. So we know that this Challenger here is one of the new ones. It might just be the sheer quantity of equipment that we've got lying around here. Let's take a look over here and compare, just sort of take a look at how they appear, each of these machines. We can just take a quick look. We know what most of these machines with the basic sort of look like now anyway. It's this really, how do they compare with working in the field? So that is the auger there. Not particularly exciting. I mean, so the stuff that we really want to look at is, actually, I quite like the look of that. Interested to see how that one works. This one. This is the injection one, so I'm going to get that Challenger there, and I'm going to jump into it as soon as I can get it over here. There's the big Challenger. How do I get out of here? That's the seed auger thing. There. That one looks pretty cool. Now, how do I get out of here? Can I open? Ah, there we go. I should be able to squeeze out of here, but how I'm actually going to squeeze out, I don't really know. Let's just drive this one out a second. And does it have... Yes! Excellent! It's got four-wheel steer. Not all of them have got four-wheel steer. In fact, most of them don't have four-wheel steer that we've seen so far. And I really do like to have four-wheel steer on the sprayers. It just seems wrong not having the four-wheel steer. So let's squeeze out through there. Just... Okay, we can just squeeze out through there. So this is the Horsch self-propelled sprayer. So let's get this one unfolded out here in the yard. Oh, sweet! The wheels unfold first, so you really do want to be doing that while you're driving along. You do not want to be unfolding those while you're stationary. That would be very, very bad news for the wheels. You would rip them right off. I love the way that it folds out as well. It's very quick. It's very fast to unfold, I notice on that. Let's quickly whiz through, get this one, and just run a comparison, because I know that the wheels on this one are adjustable, but you do that with the mouse. So you just move the mouse sideways to adjust those wheels like that. But then unfolding with this one, we bring that one out. Actually, this one is pretty quick for unfolding. It's the trailed ones that tend to be slower. And we can sit this one up beside like this. So they're the same reach. They're 36 meters. They're both 36 meters. And this one does have your visibility when you're actually in the cab. So it does have the visibility when it's unfolded. But when it's not unfolded, you don't have that visibility available. And that is the frustrating thing about it. So this one here, we look in cab. And it's looking very nice. I like this. But again, you don't have then so much the visibility when you're inside cab seeing the end of the boom. But from what I gather, 90% of people drive out of cab when they're playing this game. I know that some people do drive in cab, but most people tend to drive outside of cab because it's easier. You can see what you're doing. Right, and let's go to one of these challenges. So let's go and grab this one here and hitch on. I'm quite interested. That one there is a fertilizer transport unit. So we know what a fertilizer transport unit is going to do. So let's hitch this one on a minute, and I will open that door so that we can get out. Zoom back out a little bit. Right, I hope I can squeeze out through here. Yes, I can. Excellent. And here is our seed. Does it do both at once? Does this thing have the capacity to do both at once? Transform seed tender, 10 ton. Whoa! What was that? What happened? Okay, I really have no idea what just happened. Is that like is that supposed to happen? Have I just broken this? I really don't know. So Q is detach. Oh no, let's just detach that off. Well, what did it do? Is it supposed to do that? I really don't know. I'm confused now. How do you do this? It looks like it's got some pallet fork bits underneath there. But surely it's supposed to lock. Okay, let's buy another one and just see what this is all about. I'm really intrigued now. This is amazing. And yeah, so we got the seed tender there, and then with that one, it looks like yeah. I'm not really sure how this works, so let's buy that one a minute. Okay, back out from there. It should be over there somewhere. Let's jump into here. There it is. It's over there. It's fallen off. I'm guessing that you can pick them up and you can put them back onto the trailer. That would be my guess, but have we got any extra? We don't have any extra options with this. I do like this Challenger. It seems very beefy compared to the standard in-game one. Right, let's bring this one back up onto here. And what do we got? So we've got two items on here. We got, if I go to this one, if I go detach. Oh, I see. Right. So it attaches and detaches. You can put different ones on there. And then we've got pipe out. That one goes onto the back. And I guess you can choose which side that you want to use. Toggle door current. Oh, yes. Oh, that is just fantastic. Toggle door. Current seeds. You press K. Look. Press K. It opens the other one and you can use fertilizer. You can carry fertilizer and seeds at the same time with this creature right here. What is the capacity of this one? Let's just take a look. What is the capacity? The capacity is 10,000 litres. Right. So you can carry 5,000 litres of seed and 5,000 litres of fertilizer. At least that is the assumption I'm making on this. Whether that is actually the case or not, I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to make that assumption. If I get to here, can I reload it? It's not close enough to reload. It's not close enough to that seed there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to see if I can bump that one out of the way and see if we can reload. So if I spin round like this, so we do know that you can off-hitch them, and it's two separate units. That is absolutely brilliant. So if I just shove this one out through here, sorry, you're going to need to move. This is all in the name of science. This is in the name of scientific research. We have to find out how we can do this. So if I put that one there, is it going to let... Yes, we can just load straight from the ground. And let's put 2,000 in and fill those two up. So let's go forward a little bit further, and it's going to fill that one up as well. Another 2,000 in there. So you can put 5,000 litres in each, and 5,000 is actually quite a lot. Most seed drills take less than 1,000 in their seed. I mean, the really big ones take more than that, obviously. I don't want to go there. Let's just take a look at the stats for the sowing machines. We've got these two over here. This one takes 5,000 litres, and that is seed and fertilizer together. This one here is 9,000. So this one here is actually going to take a bit more to fill it up. But I think overall, this is fantastic. This has got to be one of the best things that has been added to the game, I think. Well, certainly from this year, maybe not overall. Every DLC seems to have one thing that is just absolutely fantastic. Like the Coon DLC had the square bale wrapper. For me, the square bale wrapper was the thing in the Coon DLC. The Big Bud DLC had the huge, great build. I mean, the Big Bud DLC was just good all round. It was just a good all round solid DLC. That one was. And what else we had? Have we had any other DLCs? Don't think we have actually. But then we've got the one that's coming up, the Platinum expansion. That has got sugarcane, so we've got that added in. This one here, the most actually, we've got to remember that these items are not all attached properly when you're first loading them up. So let's back up there and get that one. So I want to see if this is actually a cultivator as well as a slurry tank. So we'll move up through here, and I'm going to go straight to a field that we own, which is up in this corner, I think. I think we start out owning 2 fields here. Right, I'm pretty sure this is our field here in this corner. Yes, it is. So we got field 4 and we got field 3. So if we come into here, and if I get this unfolded a second, there we go. That is a nice wide item on there. That is really good. I like that. I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to just press H and see what it does, and see if it cultivates as well as spread slurry. Because it does injection, doesn't it? Right, no, it doesn't cultivate. I am a little bit disappointed at that. I was hoping that that would also cultivate as well as spread slurry. So you've got the injection slurry option there, and then you've also got the dribble bar over here, which was, if I remember correctly, was stuffed in the end of this shed over here. So that dribble bar is in there, and that one's all lined up. So you've got the cultivators in here as well. So there's the dribble bar. That's that one lined up. We've got a Horsch seed drill right there. It's a standard 9-meter seed drill. This is the smallest of the cultivators, and if you look, those tines are very big and they're very deep. So that is a deep cultivator, that one. But the game doesn't differentiate between deep cultivating like that and just a set of discs like this. And then this huge, great big one back here. Now this is a little bit deeper as well. This looks like a no plow cultivator. And you do get cultivators that you would sort of go and do without plowing. Let me just swap that over there like that. And we'll run over here, and we're going to grab the biggest cultivator with this tractor a second. And if I whip back into there. So yeah, the smaller cultivator is like fairly standard, I think. We've got cultivators kind of similar to that one, but this one here is very, very long. And if the game, like in FS19, if it differentiates between different kinds of cultivating, so you have some cultivators that are able to break ground, or maybe break new ground or something like that. But also, I would like to see like levels of cultivating. I would like to see a certain amount of cultivating needed to be done before it's ready. So if you've got a small cultivator, you'll have to go over it twice. But if you've got a big cultivator like this, you go over it once. Or we have heavy soil and light soil. So some of it is light soil. You only need a small cultivator. If you've got heavy soil, you need a cultivator like this bad boy here, which is quite long, and it does a serious job. And if you have a cultivator like this, it would do it all in a single pass. If you're using a light cultivator on heavy soil, you'd have to go twice. I would love to see something like that added into the game. But there is that cultivator working. And this is certainly a cultivator that you wouldn't want to be turning a corner with. Those long tines on it on the front there, as you see as it's sort of being pulled around like that, those great big long tines that cultivator has got, they would not survive being turned around like that very well at all. You'd be snapping them off left, right, and center. It would not be pleasant. You wouldn't want to do that. So that is our cultivators and our seed drills. We've taken a good look at just about everything we got. We got the fertilizer spinner there. If we got anything else that we want to actually put into action at the moment, I don't think we do. I think we're sort of I'm fairly happy that we've covered most of it now. We've got the Horsch tankers on here. They're compact and to the point. So you sort of got everything that you need right there on that tanker. It looks good as well. It fits quite nicely with the manned truck. That is, I like that. I like that tanker. I would like to have seen a bigger option for slurry transport as well, just a longer one. But I'm quite happy with this. This is very nice. I'm very happy with it. Okay, One last thing that I'm going to do before we go is we're going to have a very brief tour of the map. I realize that I've sort of been going on a little bit now, so if I just quickly go in here and we will buy a standard Road Rage. Now, this is the car that I have tweaked just a little bit so that it is a teensy bit faster than the standard Road Rage it came with the map. So we're going to go and take a look at Field 7 first, and we can take a look down here. We've got the sawmill, we've got grain station, bakery, another wool sell point down there. It does look like you've only got, you got the bakery and the grain station. So if we look here, you've got the grain station and bakery for sell points for most of the items. The wool and the sawmill obviously are fairly self-explanatory for the items that they sell. I don't know where you would sell hay, straw, bales, stuff like that. I don't even know if there is a place on the map to sell said items. You know, it doesn't actually look like there is a place on the map to see. We got wool sell there. That one is the wool sell. And, oh, hang on, no, that's the animal dealer. Then grain station, sawmill, wool sell fields. That's the different fields. You've got the cow pasture, you've got the sheep pasture, you've got the gas station, pig enclosure, animal dealer, another gas station, and shop. It does not look like it does not look like there is anywhere to sell bales or straw or anything like that. So it's kind of a self-sufficient map by the look of it. I mean, I could be wrong. There could be somewhere in here. Oh, I forgot just how powerful this car is. There could be somewhere in here that you can sell stuff like that, but I suspect maybe there isn't. Maybe this is one of those maps that has been designed to not have sell points like that, because not all maps do. Because quite frankly, you wouldn't have it always in real life. Let me just climb out and... Right, you've got to climb out to open these gates. Let's head up through here. So this is the Horsch Research Center, I think. That's what it's all based on. And can I get out of the back here? I don't think I can. I think that this is all fenced in. The only way to get round is actually I'm going to have to go out back through that gate that I was at and go out that way. Can we get in here? Is this... No. We can't get in. We cannot go and have a look at the area inside, which is a bit of a shame. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh. Right, there's a... Oh, no, that's grain storage there, by the look of it. And it's not actually marked on the map that it's grain storage. So it might be that there is a bale sell point somewhere on the map. I am getting a lot of lag and jumping around. Now, I did get this when I was first playing Gorilla after doing the 1.5 update. And I also had it on Dowland Farm and I had it on Texas. So it might just be that this map was built using 1.4 and it's now 1.5. So the first time, if you're running 1.5, the first time that you drive around the map, you will get this kind of laggy spikes everywhere, as the map itself has to really quickly update everything to the 1.5 data rather than the 1.4. As soon as it's done it once, it should be okay. If that's the case, if that's what's causing it, as soon as it's done it once, you should be okay. You shouldn't have any problems with it. I know I didn't. After that first time, I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. This field is huge. This field is fantastic. If you like really, really big fields, then this is definitely the map for you. We'll just slide to a halt down there. That was beautifully done. So we've got a nice area down the bottom here. This is the sell points with the wool and the bakery and stuff like that. And it looks like there is a train track, but whether there is actually an active train on here, I don't think there is. We do have a jump there that we can go... Oh, nice! Okay, we're upside down now. We'll ignore that for now. But yeah, that was actually really... I thought that I was going to get all the way through both of those for a minute. And this here is a sell point. You come in and you tip stuff into here, and then it jumps onto this conveyor and it runs up here, and that would take it up and out onto a train. But it doesn't look like the map actually comes equipped with a train, which is a little bit of a shame. Nevertheless, it's still an absolutely beautiful map. And I think... Oh, we'll just take a quick look at the sheep and the pigs enclosures, just to take a quick look around. So we've got this one here is... Oh, what's this? Wool pallets. That's where you get your wool pallets from. And that's where your sheep will spawn here in this little field here. We've got some small gardens here that are owned by the people from these houses up here. I don't see any other areas that I would guess that somewhere on the map is hidden a sell point for straw. Where that is, I'm not quite sure. But I would guess that it's going to be here somewhere. Can we open those doors? No, they don't open. Overall, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the map. I like the map. I like the way that it's laid out. I like the big fields and the small fields. You've got a combination of the two. So you can sort of start off working on these. And you've got some smaller fields over here that you can buy and you can work those. And then you've got these massive, great big fields here that you can sort of work up to later on as you play through the map. I've just looked at the pigs. Let's take a look over at the sawmill a minute. We can take a look around here. You've got selling point for wood chips right here. Just there. You've got a solar farm out there. Excellent. I like to see a solar farm every now and then. And have we got anything else? We've got some storage areas here at the sawmill. That would be where you sell your logs over at this point. Just go over there. Yep, selling point for wood. Now we've got the solar farm out here, and it's actually, you don't actually have collisions on them. So you could, if you wanted to cheat just a little bit, you could actually. Well, I was going to say you could mow this, but some parts of it you could mow, some parts of it you can't. And then if you climb out here, where the lake is, you've got a nice big open meadow. Part of the field is there, but you've got this huge, great big open meadow around this pond and stream. So you've got plenty of land here, plenty of grass that you kind of own for free to start with at the beginning of the map, which is it's always nice to have something that you could go and mow if you want to start straight in on cows or sheep or something like that. So you've got plenty of meadow land that you can mow and bale up. But and we have gold nuggets on the map as well. Just found a gold nugget. So the only issue is there a sell point somewhere for straw and hay? Because if there isn't a sell point, then it's nice having the whole areas with the just to take a look around here. It's nice having the areas for mowing grass and everything. But if you don't have a sell point for straw and hay, you're going to struggle a little bit. You're certainly in the very, very early game, you're going to struggle a bit more, because selling bales is a mainstay for a lot of people for sort of just generating a bit of early income. And if you can't generate that income through selling your bales, then yeah, you're focusing solely on grain and animals. I can't imagine that there wouldn't be any sell point, surely. I'm not really sure. I haven't been able to look around the entire map, but I'm sure there is somewhere on here that you can sell bales, and if there isn't, it's an added level of challenge. And yeah, you can sort of see if you're ready for that or not. I know that there are mods that you can add in various sell points to maps. I don't know if they've got one for loose straw and loose hay and stuff like that. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. It could be an interesting one to find out. But anyway, that is all we've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this brief tour of the map and the look at the DLC stuff as well. I am very impressed with the DLC stuff that I've seen here. I think it is absolutely fantastic. We've got all of these new items here. I particularly like the slurry. And, I mean, the cultivators are nice. You've got a good selection of cultivators. It's nice to have some extra seeders available. But in particular, it's this one right here. This is the bad boy that I am most pleased with. The seed tender, the 10-ton seed tender, will take seed and fertilizer in the same vehicle, so you don't have to run separate trailers. And this is almost definitely going to start featuring in most of the series that I run from this point on, purely because it is absolutely wonderful. I'm so pleased that they have added that into the game. Words cannot describe just how much that pleases me. I like the fact that we've got this, not that one. I like the fact that we've got this one here. This one is really nice, and I will use this one occasionally. But yeah, it's that seed tender. The seed tender is absolutely fantastic. I think it is awesome. But yeah, it's available. There is a link in the description down below, so that you can go and download it. And when that link becomes obsolete, then go back and check on the Giants website, because they should have given a new link by that point. At least that's the impression we're getting at the moment. So if you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.